But don't forget the real goal of it is that you're human, that you're here to experience life, and you can experience the full range of the human emotional spectrum. But what do you want to create for yourself? Do you want to create a business? What do you want to do? Because for a lot of people, creating a business shines a light on so many of your own insecurities, shadows, limitations, and that is the work in itself as well. And so it's shifting the focus on I need to heal the past to like, what am I creating for the future? Who am I wanting to become? And for a lot of people, that is, they become comfortable in the mud, but they become very resistant to the light, to this, to the expanded self. And so that's becomes the work. Is like, all right, you've done the work in the mud. Now come into the light. Now come into this expansion. Like, who are you choosing to become? And I think it's easier to keep focusing on the past and not to become so aware of your unconscious thoughts and patterns in the present moment. And that's where the real shift needs to happen. In these moments of unconscious reactions to present day stuff that's happening. And this is like the integration piece I feel a lot of people miss. And so they might come to plant medicine. They feel like, they come for a week and they feel like open, expanded, same with breath work. They feel like completely different. And then they go home and it's the same thing, or it's the same relationship, and it's reminding them of who they used to be. And then that in itself is pulling them back into that reality, when really the work from that place, from the integration, is when those triggers arise, consciously choosing not to go in that way, or doing the somatic work to work through those default survival responses to create safety within the body. Because one of the things is if we still have this stored survival stress, or we're in a heightened state all the time, we're still signaling to the body that we're under a state of threat. And then our state also shift our thoughts too. So then the way that our body is responding will shift how we think. But there's never a time that our body doesn't influence our mind, and there's never a time that our mind doesn't influence our body. So we need to work in tandem with them both together. But that integration piece, I think, is so deeply missed in pretty much all areas of healing. Is that they feel like the healing is in the moment of the retreat, of the medicine journey, of the breath work, when really a lot of the healing comes in the integration of recognizing the triggers, breathing, becoming present, working with what is there, and choosing a new way, not defaulting back. And it's this journey of overcoming the old self, and that can be the greatest fight for a lot of people, is overcoming the old self, because it feels so familiar, it feels so known, that it takes a lot of work and dedication and devotion to shift out of that into, who am I becoming? Who do I hang around with? What kind of food do I eat? What do I drink? Where do I live? Like, what is that vibration? What is this next level of me going to require of me? And can I do that? How do I do that? Let's figure this out.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. And kind of like even understanding where it is you're going, like what is that final destination. So you mentioned energies and neo-tantric approach. So what is the role of energy in all this, and how do you do it? Like, because I remember you saying that plants showed you that level as well. So talk to us about that.
Yes, the way I see the energetic level, and this is like from stuff I was seeing like within plant medicine. So the other part I didn't share. So a lot of this I was learning through ayahuasca, and then also when I was coming back to the jungle and went into the Andes as well, I was learning a lot through wachuma as well. Then also learning a lot about vibration and sound through mushrooms too. I learned a lot about sound through my mum. She's an incredible sound healer. But like through plant medicine, it was ayahuasca the most. San Pedro was like locking in a lot of pieces, especially how to work with the body with sound, with the breath, what to do.